Oh, okay, better. Here we go. This is better. So this is Doc Koranek. I'm going to go through your pictures with you real quick. Kind of talk about what we saw and what we did. I'm trying to get to a spot where we can see these better. All right, first picture. This is just an accident, so ignore that. Oh, by the way, everything went really well in this procedure. We got a full repair. We didn't have to use that extra graft. Front rotator cuff muscles attached. It looks good, but you can see there's fraying inflammation everywhere on these. Okay. Another picture, this is your biceps tendon going here, lots of inflammation around the biceps, lots of inflammation where your biceps connects. The joint itself looked good, so you were worried about arthritis. Really, your cartilage looked pretty decent. Another picture of the bottom of the rotator cuff. It looked actually really good. I was like, what in the heck are we doing in here? I knew that you had a tear, of course, and we found it. But from the inside, it looked pretty good. So because of all the inflammation, once again, in your biceps, I tagged your biceps, I cut your biceps, I pulled it outside your body, I put a bunch of sutures in it, and then I dunked it in with an anchor. So this is the bone socket for the anchor, this is the anchor going in, and then this is a picture, there's some sutures from the anchor, but the anchor's under the bone, and that right there's the biceps. You know, and Dave, as I'm looking at these, the lighting is kind of weird. Hopefully this will be understandable for you. I pull back, once again, that rotator cuff looks pretty decent from there. Front rotator cuff looks good again. I always double check. Next picture. Now we're looking kind of. Oh, this is from the bottom looking up. I wanted to see if you had that musculotendinous tear. You didn't. It looked good. Okay. So thank goodness for both of us on that one. Now I'm looking inside your. Now I'm out of the joint. I'm looking on top of your rotator cuff. Lots of fraying and inflammation. Lots of fraying, and then we'll see the tear. So this tear, I didn't do a good. There's a tear here, and there's just a few wisps. So it like tore within the tendon. It was not musculotendinous, which is definitely what you wanted. You had a bone spur here. You can see boom right there. I trimmed it down to flat. You can't see that bone spur anymore. Now after kind of cleaning everything up, I got a few of those wisps out. You can see definite tear coming through here, and then the main tendon's up on top, okay? I ended up with 2 anchors. This is 1 anchor. I put another one here. There's 8 total sutures going through the rotator cuff, okay? Then I incorporated them into anchors laterally. So this is the first anchor going in, second anchor going in, and then this is what it looks like. So you went from a pretty good size intratendinous tear, not musculotendinous, and I double passed the sutures as well. I couldn't just pass them all the way through the tendon. I passed them through each layer to make sure it healed better. So this is one of the pictures, and we're just going to show you. You got the tendon down to bone. I think it looks great. I'm really happy about it, okay? Last picture right there. Everything's down to bone, so you should heal well. Then, this is what we got. We'll be 6 weeks in a sling, okay? So till May 12th, you'll be in a sling. You'll only do the very simple exercises. You did have this biceps tenodesis. We don't want you to do a lot of up and down motion with your hand like a bicep curl. We want you to avoid that so that anchor doesn't pull.